morning. Welcome to News in Brief on Anglican channel in Osun State, Southwest Nigeria. I am Comfort Arapashopo. Now the news in full. PDP's Day of Reckoning coming. PDP's Day of Reckoning coming, says Wike. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has said that the time of reckoning is coming for those who continue to insist that they can take the national leadership in the People's Democratic Party. The governor maintained that nobody can silence him from speaking against such injustice and demanding that the right thing be done. Wike spoke at the inauguration of a Muhwa campus of Rivers State University and the flag off of staff quarters performed by the Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde on Wednesday. The governor said such persons would account for every wrong thing that they have done when the day of reckoning comes. He insisted that the delivery of quality projects by him and his colleague governors will serve the PDP well in their respective states. According to him, erroneous for the PDP states that have failed to provide good governance to solicit votes from the electorate. ASU. Federal government sets up committee to review no work, no pay decision. The federal government says it has set up a tactical committee to review its no work, no pay stance against striking members of the Academic Staff Union of Universities. This was disclosed by the Director of Press and Public Relations at the Federal Ministry of Education, Ben Gong, following the outcome of a meeting by the Ministry of Education, Adamu, with pro-chancellors, chairmen of councils, as well as vice-chancellors of universities. The meeting was part of efforts to resolve the 7-month industrial action by lecturers of public universities. He said the committee is to also look into issues of increase in the salaries of the university lecturers and come up with workable solutions. Meanwhile, the Minister of Education, Alhaji Adamu, has said federal government could only afford 23.5% salary increase for lecturers, while a 35% increment will be enjoyed by professors. The minister also noted that President Muhammadu Buhari has warned against signing agreement government will not be able to meet. Alhaji Adamu disclosed this while speaking during the meeting with vice-chancellors and other stakeholders in the university system. According to the minister, henceforth, allowance for ad hoc duties of academic and non-academic staff shall be paid as at when due by the governing councils of the universities to which such services are rendered and to the staff who perform them. He also promised that the sum of 150 billion naira shall be provided in the 2023 budget as funds for revitalization of federal universities to be disbursed to the institutions in the first quarter of the year, and that a sum of 50 billion naira shall be provided in the 2023 budget for the payment of outstanding areas of earned academic allowances to be paid in the first quarter of the year. Speaking at the end of the meeting, the Pro-Chancellor of the National Open University of Nigeria, Professor Peter Okebukola, noted that government is ready to go all out to ensure that the university lecturers return to school. 2023 10th Faith ticket portends danger, Anglican primates. The Archbishop Metropolitan and Primate Church of Nigeria, Anglican Communion, His Grace Most Reverend Dr. Henry Ndukuba, yesterday urged the All Progressive Congress (APC) to review its decision to field a Muslim ticket in the 2023 presidential election. Ndukuba, who briefed journalists in Abuja ahead of the fourth standing committee meeting of the church following its 2020 General Synod, said the decision meant that the party was insensitive to the feelings of the people. The primate said, as innocuous as the idea of same-faith ticket might sound, the country was not ripe for it. He said, they totally oppose same-faith, either Christian or Muslim ticket. You are being very insensitive to the feelings of the people, adding that it portends danger to the Christian faith. Ndukuba also described the breach of power rotation agreement by some political leaders, warning that religion and tribal issues were still volatile areas of the national life of the people. The primates argued that it is the need for inclusion and participatory governance to reduce marginalization and agitation for self-determination. The religious leader also condemned the nomination of alleged members of the ruling party into the Independent National Electoral Commission, (INEC). According to him, it is unacceptable because it can compromise the fairness of the electoral umpire, and Nigerians can't afford to lose this opportunity of voting in selfless, honest, capable leaders to turn the tide. Okada riders snatching our wives, protesting Osun police constables. Protest non-payment of 18-month salaries in Osun. Your concerns will be addressed. CP. Okada riders are sleeping with our wives. Pay our salaries now. Pay us our 18-month salary. Pay us our stipends and allowances now, were some of the inscriptions on the placards carried by the protesting police constables in Osogbo, the Osun State capital, on Wednesday. The police constables recruited to complement the police structure in the state by providing intelligence were inaugurated in May 2021 at police headquarters, Osun State, after their training in April 2021. The protesting policemen who were wearing uniforms converged at Osogbo Grammar School area and marched through Okefia Alekuwodo before they stormed the Olaiya flyover to register their grievances. Speaking on behalf of the protesting policemen, Constable Tijani Adewale disclosed that they are committed to their duties despite not being paid salaries, adding that 3 of their colleagues have lost their lives in the course of discharging their duties. He lamented that commercial tricyclists and motorcyclists have snatched their wives due to their inability to discharge their family responsibilities. He said, having gone to the local government, met with lawmakers and dignitaries in the state, yet no positive result. Meanwhile, the state police commissioner Olawale Olokode, who later joined them at the Olaiya Bridge, ordered them to stop the protest. He assured them that the concerned authority will intervene and that issues will be looked into. The commissioner said the protesters are embarrassing the force with the protest and they should have channeled their grievances to the appropriate quarters. I took part in robbery to raise money for my pregnant wife, suspect. A 41-year-old robbery suspect, Mr. Sunkanmi Adeoye, currently cooling off inside one of the cells at the Lagos State Police Command, has revealed that he went into crime for funds to purchase baby items for his pregnant wife. According to Mr. Adeoye, who was arrested alongside Mr. Kamarudin Kadiri and Mr. Owosheni Adekunle, he got involved in the operation after he complained to one of the suspects that he needed cash to take care of his pregnant wife and also purchase baby items as she will soon put to bed. Explaining further, Mr. Adeoye said it was one arrow that introduced him to Kamarudin and Owosheni, adding that he did not know them before the robbery operation. It was learned that the trio are members of an interstate robbery syndicate specialized in snatching and selling stolen cars in Lagos, Ondo, and Ogun State. The three suspects were arrested on August 31 around Berger area in Lagos while trying to sell the metallic grey colored Toyota Corolla that they stole in Ondo State. However, the leader of the gang is still at large. And that ends the news in brief. Join us tomorrow for another edition. You can as well join us on our social media handles on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Eni Aponle channel. I am Comfort Arapashopo. Many thanks for listening.